So when it comes to recycling, you can actually recycle more things than you anticipated. I'm going to talk through a couple of the most common misconceptions and how you can really increase what you're recycling at home. Now, the first one is aluminium foil. Now, aluminium is infinitely recyclable, but when we're recycling it, you don't want to be adding in tiny little pieces into your curbside recycling bin. Instead, you want to collect it all into a really large ball, so it's about the size of a tennis ball before throwing it into your recycling bin. So like this is way too small, but if we got more together, then we could then recycle it. You just need to make sure that it's not too dirty, so give everything a rough rinse before throwing it in your recycling. This is a really great size to put in your curbside recycling bin. When it comes to scrunching, I really like to do a scrunch test every time that I get something that I'm not really sure if it can be curbside recycled or not. The scrunch test means that if you scrunch something and then it pops back out into its shape, then generally speaking, it gets the big tick from me for curbside recycling. With lots of different companies now phasing out plastic bread tags, we're seeing a lot more paper bread tags come onto the market, which is amazing to see. But you need to be a little bit careful when it comes to recycling these, because if we think about one baby, tiny individual paper bread tag, it's way too small to go into your curbside recycling bin, so you need to put it in with bigger items. So I like to put all of mine in a brown paper bag in order to recycle them all at home. Just fold it over and then pop it into your recycling bin. Another misconception when it comes to recycling would be that you need to look at the little numbers inside the triangles. Now, these actually don't tell us if something can be recycled or not. What they're doing is they're telling us the type of plastic that this is made from. It's called a plastic resin identification code. Instead, what you should be looking for is the Australasian recycling label. You can see these on the back of the packs and they look a lot like this. You'll see one of 3 different symbols and it really clearly states how to actually recycle something. For example, with this yogurt tub, it says that you can leave the lid attached and put the tub into your recycling bin. So here are just a couple of things that you probably didn't realize that you can recycle at home. So go sort through that rubbish bin and pull everything out and recycle right.